My name's Bailey and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to play a game of sorts, So we're going to be doing the Rip It or Ship It book tag, book challenge, book event, book thing. It was created by Emma Books. I'll link her down below and I'll give you a quick synopsis of the game, you know what I mean? So I have this cup and it says So Married on it. So, like if I end up shipping any of these couples, maybe they'll be married soon. See what I did there? I'm so funny. So, I have this cup. It's full of names, all sorts of books, all sorts of the girls, guys. We're not choosy. We don't discriminate here. And so I'm going to pick out two names, and I'm going to determine whether or not I'd rip or ship them, if they're going to be the new OTP or an OTP. So, let's get right into it. Round 1. We have Selena Sardouthian, from Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Badass assassin. Let's see who her new lover is. And then we have Teresa from The Maze Runner by James Dashner. You know what? I find Teresa to be very logical, very, straightforward, not much of a, sassy character, you know what I mean? And Selena is, very logical, very smart, but I feel like she's also got a very, an edge to her. She's very sassy, snaps back. And I feel like they're both very badass characters. I feel like they would get along in the way that, they both think very logically and they make plans before they act. I feel like Selena would kind of spice up Teresa's life, though, and kind of be I don't know, give a little bit of an attitude. So I feel like they would go together in that way. I feel like they would be quite compatible in that sense. They, at the base level, have the same sort of, way of thinking, but then, Selena's got a little bit of, an extra spice to it. So I feel like that would work out. What's her ship name? Celerisa. Celerisa. Sounds like celery. You know what? Celerisa/celery for the win. Round 2, we have Nesta Archeron from A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Oh, I don't like her very much. Frances Janvier, or Han, I don't know how to pronounce it, from Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Nesta Archeron is quite the handful as a person, and I don't think that Frances would want to waste her time with that. Frances is very closed off, shy, reserved and independent, and I find Nesta is very independent, I would find, because she pushes everyone away, so you gotta be independent if you're gonna push everyone away. But she's also, just a handful in general. I don't think, she always just pushes people away that are trying to help her, and I don't know if I like that. I don't think Frances would want to deal with that, though. Frances has got all sorts of her own mental issues. I don't think she wants to deal with her own, her other unnecessary ones, so I feel like that would be just ripped already. Ripped before it even became a thing. So disappointing. Round 3. We have Ianthe from A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. And who is it? Who is your new lover? Katie Grant from The Illuminate Files by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I feel like Ianthe's the biggest bitch out there. I don't know, she's manipulative and very I wouldn't say cunning, just manipulative and mean, and very self-satisfying. She just does stuff for herself. And I feel like Katie Grant, she's sassy, she's badass, and she is I wouldn't say manipulative, but cunning. And I don't think she would I don't think anybody wants to be with someone who just uses you for their own self-gain. I don't think anybody likes that, so I feel like we wouldn't want that. I don't think they would be together. I don't think Ianthe should be with anyone. So I'd rip that. Done already. On to the next round. It's round 4. We have Nova Artino from Renegades by Marissa Meyer and Maeve from Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. See, Maeve is very much I want to rule over everything and just live my life. I don't find Nova to be very much like that. I don't think she really craves any power. I feel like she just wants to do her own thing. I don't think she needs other people's approval or praise to be fine. I feel like they wouldn't work out together, and I just don't think it would be a good time. I don't think Nova would want to waste her time with that. Maeve just clawing for power from anywhere she can get it, and then Nova would just be why? Just, stop. I don't think it'd work out. You know what? We ripped it. It's not gonna work out. because I know how relationships work. Round 5, I do believe. We have Abby from Leon the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli. Well, she's also from Simon Versus. Okay, whatever. And we have, come on, Manon Blackfeet from Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. You know what? I feel like Abby would, like, teach Manon to love. You know what I mean? Because, like, Abby's quite, like, a flirty and, like,
come on, let's hug. Let's all love each other.
Sort of a character. And I feel like Manon is very much like a no. Very cold. And, like, I'm good on my own. I don't need to love you and I'm fine. Sort of a person. And I feel like Abby would kind of, like, break down her barriers like that. And I feel like they would. I feel like they'd get along. I feel like they're a couple now. I make them a couple. So I feel like I'd call them a Mabby. Or a Non. That doesn't work out very well. So yeah, Mabby. Ship it. Round something. We have Jess from Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Sad. It's fine. Nicasia. I call her Nicasia. From The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Side note, I just finished Wicked King. Review will be up at some point.
It hurt my soul.
Anyway. Nicasia is a very weird character in the sense that I feel like she's like a bad person in especially the first book. But I don't think she's a bad person in general. Like, I feel like she just kind of seeks other people to, like her. I think she wants other people to like her and love her and that sort of a thing. And I feel like Jess is just very, like, flirty and that kind of, like, he's a very nice and accepting and warm character. I don't know if they'd get along, though. Because Nicasia's style of, like, someone she likes doesn't fit really Jess' description. So I'm going to say no. Didn't work out for them. Next we have Maxon Shreve, I don't know, from the selection by Kira Cass, and who are you? Nick from The Illuminate Files by J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. You know what? I feel like they get together. Like, I feel like they get along. Because Nick is very flirty and very, like, you know, like a drama queen. He's doing his thing. And Maxon, I feel like he's kind of shy and reserved, but I feel like inside of him, he's like a little flirty boy. And I feel like Nick would bring that out of him. And I feel like they'd have a good life. I'm shipping it. I love it. Mick. It works, kind of. Not really. I ship it. I like it. Imagine Nick being like a king, and that would be a good time.
Maybe there's a plot twist spin-off book in which Maxon is gay, even though the selection has no diversity.
That's some tea, though. We don't want to get into that. Okay. Around something rather. Asriel from A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. And Winter from The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. Aww, that's kind of cute. Okay. Winter is a very, like, nice, kind of crazy, but we love her, and she's very bubbly and, like, nice to everybody she meets. And Asriel's, like, really shy, but I feel like this would be a cute relationship. I feel like in some ways he kind of resembles Jason, who is her actual love interest, personality, in a way that he's very, like, he's like a soldier and, like, at heart, like, he just, like, I'm here to serve my people, I'm doing my thing, I'm fighting for them, but very reserved and very, like, closed off to other people. I feel like Winter would be able to bring that out of him. I feel like this would work out. Well, I think Asriel. That sounds so awful, but we'll ship it, it's fine. Next up, we have Thomas from The Maze Runner. And his love interest is Thorn, aka Carswell Thorn, from The Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. That would be a weird one. I feel like Thorn is very flirty, dramatic, and then Thomas is very, like, not to say dumb, but he's not the smartest, or, like, he's kind of, like, he's there, he's trying his best. I feel like they wouldn't date, but I could see them being kind of like friends in the sense that, like, you know, Thorn can be the more outgoing friend, but, like, you know, Thomas will be there chuckling, you know. I don't think they date. I don't know why, I just don't feel it. I'm not feeling it. Let's say a bromance, I'm not going to say an OTP. Last round. Let's have it good. We have Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. And who's it gonna be? Mare Barrow from Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Draco and Mare. Draco. Very closed off. Kind of raised that way because his parents aren't like the nicest people. You know, he's a Slytherin. We love Slytherins here. I'm a Slytherin. It's the best. I think that he just misunderstood. And I feel like Mare is just not the best. Like, if you want to think a stereotypical Gryffindor, think Mare. Like, so, like, not stupid, but just very, like, my first thought is just to fight. Let's just fight it all out. Let's just fight it out, you know? And, like, you know, brave in a sense that, like, she'll fight anyone and she'll try and kill them with her lightning, but, like, or not lightning, electricity. But I don't know if she's, like, the most logical or planning sort of person. I feel like Draco's much more cunning and, like, thoughtful in that sense. I feel like, you know, they might work out together in the sense that he can, like, plan out their rebel attacks. And so that it's not, like, a dumpster fire like most of them are. I feel like this would be a ship that, like would be a relationship that, like, starts and, like, they do it for a bit and then it's like, you know what, you know, we're not just I don't think we're not working out. This is, like, a starter relationship. This is, like, your first relationship where it's like, you know what, we dated and we shouldn't have, but, like, we dated. They're like a starter relationship. So I ship it, but it would rip at some point. It's not like a forever marry me life sort of thing. I don't know. So that was the rip it or ship it book tag thing majiggy. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoy my, like, personality, then subscribe. My Twitter and Goodreads are here at Read by Fire on Twitter and Firebreathing Reader on Goodreads. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. I've been Bailey. Bye!